Hi guys, it has been a while. Yeah, pre-sale is not coming soon. We have already done our pre-sale, but that was such a nice video that I wanted to show it to you guys once again. I hope everyone's well. It's 9 p.m. in Singapore. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me take a look at the chat. Oh, thanks, guys. Hi, Melvin. Hi, King Jack. Hi, Modrat. Thanks for joining us today. I'll be sharing three things today. The first will be I'll be sharing about our trip to Lisbon. So I think last December, in mid of December, we actually headed down to Lisbon to meet with our CSO George. We met a couple of clients, a couple of strategic partners, and I'll be kind of sharing with you guys exactly what we have been doing there. The second thing I would like to share about is to kind of share with you guys what are the current developments that we have, what have we done in the last month, along what are we looking forwards in the next month. And the third would be my thoughts on how we can evolve together as a project. How are we gonna take the Subx Finance Lab token to the next level? Hi George. Hi Sexy is. Hi Dom. Right. So first thing first, we went down to Lisbon. We spent around 2 weeks there. The first objective was to meet George. So George is our CSO. I think he's listening to us right now. Former management consultant at BCG. George has been really instrumental in helping us, tackle challenging business decisions, as well as being a good strategic advisor to us, as well as a fantastic friend. So we went down, met George for the first time, and we discussed about the future of Subx together. We went down. We had a small office in Lisbon where we actually spent days discussing about what are our goals. We restructured some of our organization structure so that we are a little bit more efficient, as well as we set like sales target for the company as well. So in terms of how we are going to actually split up the team is that in the past we already do have departments as stated in our white paper. Moving forward, we will be merging some of the departments together so that we can have a more streamlined and a leaner team that we can actually expedite reaching our milestones. The sales team and the partnership team will be combined together. The development team and the operation teams will be as a brand new team together. Community and marketing is going to be together this time, as well as lastly we have our design and corporate communication team that will be merging together. So we have four branches in our organization now, and let me explain to you why. So for marketing and community, previously these two were separated, and I think it was a little bit tricky because a lot of the time marketing required the use of community, of our community like you guys, and I think merging them together will make absolutely perfect sense. So we have decided on that. For sales and partnership, our sales has been doing pretty well in the last month. I'll share more about it later. But our sales representative, we have Leah, we have Glenn, we have Benjamin, we have John. All of these people are constantly reaching out to new projects, getting them to use our products, getting them to be involved in our ecosystem. We formed nice partnerships in the last couple of months as well. A lot of them can be seen on our Instagram, and we are going to add a couple more in the next coming days as well. For our development and operations, Joe runs our development team right now. Although he's the COO, he's also our de facto CTO. And together, me and him, we overview and we oversee all of our developments of our products, right? So we have released a couple of products in the last 1 month, quite a bit of, fair bit of it actually. I'm quite proud of my team for that. 1 month, development isn't magic, right? It's not like I can snap my fingers and it appears out of thin air. Um, in 1 month, we managed to launch 6 products that we are actually currently offering to other projects and businesses already, which is absolutely fantastic, right? And then lastly, we have a design team as well as our corporate communication team. They'll be together. We have hired a brand new NFT artist as well, Omirul, who is going to be joining our team full time. He will also be managing our social media, our corporate communications, and our blog and Medium posts as well, right? I think in the last month or so, in the last two AMAs, I have been saying that visibility is really important, right? And I absolutely stand by that. Everything that we have been doing in the last 2 months is geared towards increasing the visibility of our token, ensuring that enterprises and projects know about what we do, and so that they can actually have the interest to purchase our products. So, going back to what else we did in Lisbon. We met a couple of clients. We met a couple of NFT clients as well as Web3 software clients. Managed to close a couple of them. Josh is leading a lot of the negotiations there, and we actually met one of a brand new advisor that we have. I mean, he's not brand new. The person I'm going to talk about today, his name is Pedro, and Pedro has been absolutely fantastic in giving us advice over the last 1 month the sub about our token as well as our business model. Pedro is a he's just amazing. Currently he's sort of like he's one of the I think he's one of the professors at the Católica Finance University in Lisbon, and he has been doing business in selling software in Oracle all the way to consulting firms. We are very happy to have Pedro on board our advisory team, and we will be adding him onto our website soon. I do not know, Pedro, you will be watching this eventually. Thank you so much. You are absolutely amazing. So next up, we actually met up with a couple of creative marketing firm in Lisbon as well. There's one in particular that I was really impressed by. It was a marketing firm called Judas. We will be doing some barter trading in terms of us developing some software for them in exchange of them reviewing our marketing and branding processes and enhancing them so that we are able to reach out to new customers, new holders, and increase the discoverability and the desirability of the Subx token. So also like I'm sure you guys know market isn't particularly doing too well. Nothing too much I can do right there. That's why we have Bounty, our staking platform, is for our holders to hedge against market forces, doing the price action, right? Our We actually had a campaign, I think, in the month of December where you even get 25% bonus APY. We actually sent out the bonuses a couple of weeks ago, and I think some of you guys we actually didn't include some of you guys in, but it has been settled before this live stream. So literally 1 hour before I got online, I made sure that every single one of you guys who was supposed to get your rewards have it credited into your account. So you can take a look in your wallet right now. You should see a couple of Subx token being deposited into your wallet. And yeah, I've received all the messages. I replied to you guys as much as I can, and I thank you for your patience. That has been really nice. Right. Yeah, hi Pedro, fantastic. Yeah, hi from Austria, fantastic. Must be really cold out there. New Year's fantastic. Thank you everyone. Moving forward to the next thing I would like to talk about. So if you guys realize that we actually are kind of ahead in terms of developing our infrastructure, right? We've released Synergy, which is a low-code protocol for businesses to integrate their tokens into their existing applications. So we are focusing a lot on content management systems at first, Joomla, WordPress, and soon we'll be releasing SDKs for specific stack. So Synergy is one of those products where it's really for businesses to use, and it's not really very relevant to like consumers. But a lot of our products are built on top of Synergy, right? So having that up allows us to rapidly quicken our development process for a lot of our other solutions. Bounty has been up for a while. We are releasing version 2 really soon. This includes mobile staking. I know that mobile staking has been really, really, really like it's been a popular feature. The reason why we had some issues with mobile staking was because that some of the UI elements just couldn't fit in the mobile screen. Like when you go on the desktop, there's a really nice interface where you can see the progress of what's going on. There are nice animations. We have a little bit of trouble fitting in the tiny mobile screen, but I think we have a solution coming up soon. um, we launched our NFT minting and e-commerce solution for businesses. So it's basically like a mini Shopify for NFTs. Version 1 is out, and we are releasing version 2 next week. Actually, that includes speeding as well as a slightly more polished interface. Our swap app has been up for a while. We are releasing a version 2 of it that includes some minor bug fixes regarding caching. And for our solutions, we have released Satellite, which is a DEX aggregator. So this is not meant to be a consumer product. Currently, Satellite is meant for like business use, but we will be actually creating another consumer-based DEX aggregator this quarter. We actually released another product called Custody, which is basically a on-device crypto wallet solution for businesses that has been really cool, and we have been getting quite a bit of queries regarding custody. So a lot of our products, we build it on top of existing protocols and existing infrastructure, and we improve on them, right? And that's why we are able to actually get out our products in a relatively quick amount of time, and that's really important to us. Our philosophy is, we go fast, we build it properly, get it, make sure that's secured, get it audited, and then we improve on it, right? And that has always been our philosophy. It's been on our white paper since day one, and that's what we are going to continue doing. By pushing out products first, get a good MVP out, and then slowly we improve it and make it more desirable. So talking about sales, I think in the last month, after when we came back from Lisbon, we did around $30,000 in sales, where businesses and projects actually purchase to use our products. So I've gave I've gave the projects, the first 50 projects that are gonna use our products a discount, right? So in a normal scenario, they will be paying USDT as well as Subx token. Currently, I allow them to, I waive off some of the fee requirements for the first 50, because they have been instrumental in making sure that my code is secure, the product is working fine, so that we can start to scale up our sales, right? And very soon, we will start to see like the purchases of SFX tokens coming in from these businesses and projects that want to use our product, our infrastructure, our solutions. We have started buying back some SFX tokens from the open market already with some of the profits from last month's sale, and we'll be looking forward to pump in a little bit more purchases to kind of support our price action a little bit more. Talking about price action, we have listed on Probit um, last month. There were some initial hiccups along the way. I think Probit has some internal issue regarding their KYC system, as well as um, so their KYC system. So getting support on Probit even for us was a challenge, but we managed to get everything sorted. People who wanted to trade on Probit could do so, and I think we are averaging like $100,000 worth of trades every day, which is great, right? Having trades, having liquidity for our token is really important for the long term success, and for that, I'm really happy for that. On the note of centralized exchange, we are actually behind schedule on our second centralized exchange listing, and the reason was the fact that negotiation and due diligence from these exchanges takes a little bit of time. For Probit, they were relatively quick because we know someone from Probit, so he managed to expedite our due diligence process. For some of the other exchanges, we actually went through the normal application process, and they have to do their due diligence and negotiation about the listing price. So we have the global program group has been absolutely amazing in helping me to kind of determine which next centralized exchange we'll be listing on. I would like to give a shout out to Dom as well. Absolutely a fantastic guy. Dom, um, Jacques, I will give a shout out to Julian, basically everyone who is in the global program group. So just in case you guys do not know what the global program group is that we select a couple of really active and enthusiastic community members, and we get them into a group. And these are our focus group that the development team use. We actually show them beta products, as well as we kind of ask them opinions on certain business decisions as well. Once we cleared that decision with our CSO, so they have been absolutely amazing. Shout out to you guys. The next centralized exchange that we will probably be listing on would either be Upbit, Liquid, or Lbank. Right, all of these are relative. They are like top 30 exchanges. We are just negotiating on the fees right now, and we will be announcing the final decision in the coming week or so. Right, getting a second exchange will be really important for us to get to the exchange that we really want to get on, which is the Gate.io exchange. So we have talked to them and they told us that in order for us to get listed, we need to be in two centralized exchange right prior to getting listed on Gate.io. They recently made their listing requirement a little bit more stringent. I think that's fair. They are a really big exchange. They are growing, and I can understand why their restrictions are a little bit tougher to get. So it's all right. We already have Probit Global. We will be listing on either Lbank, Liquid, or Upbit, and then on our third centralized exchange, we will be hopefully being able to get listed on Gate.io, and that would be the immediate plan for the next 2 months. I think getting on multiple exchanges is good, but it's not a situation where we want to get listed as many on as many exchanges as possible, right? Because um well they getting listed on an exchange requires you to pay a listing fee, and this listing fee are typically from 40 to 50,000 all the way up to $150,000. Right, we want to be a bit more careful on the way that we spend our resources, so that there are adequate resources put into our development, our operation, and our team. um Yes. So I have read the comments. Hi Dom. Hi Benji. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are absolutely awesome. So let me take a look if whether there are any other questions from Joe. So we are in our office right now, right? We have been staying in our office for the last 6 months or so. We are facing a really nice reservoir at night. There are ships and stuff by the seaside, and yeah, just in case you guys didn't know, we are a registered company based in Singapore. We got accepted to the Singapore FinTech Association. We make sure we are a legitimate company, right? People on full-time payroll, and Subx is our full-time job, right? So like this is literally what we do every day, making sure we develop products, making sure we deliver on the promise that we want to achieve in terms of getting Subx to the next level. I've said in our white paper many times, right? I will wanna be at the level in a similar tier to Alpha Finance Lab in 18 months. So we have 17 more months to go in order to make that a reality. And the team is working really hard. Moving forward on how what are the exciting things that I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to our nitrogen platform. In case you didn't know, we are developing a token discoverability platform similar to coin sniper. It's gonna be a little bit more innovative, and we're gonna start writing articles and reviews article about upcoming IDOs and ICOs, like a legitimate media firm, right? And this is really important to us because, as mentioned, discoverability is really important. If we can get eyeballs to our nitrogen platform, then we can also get eyeballs to our Subx platform and our Subx token and SFX token, because um, we are able to place ads everywhere on the website to come and take a look at the SFX token. And nitrogen is going to be really exciting. I've already hired a couple of writers, some graphic designers, to make sure that we are able to support and an additional developer to make sure that we're able to support like a couple 100,000 or maybe a million traffic views every month. That's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to release that. I We have started to expand into delivering products on the Ethereum chain as well. So, in case you guys didn't know, a lot of our products are written in Solidity, meaning that we are able to port over to different EVMs. So that includes the Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, the Polygon, and the Kronos network. And we are and initially, first supported the BSC network because a lot of projects, especially like on PingSale, on DXL, on Unicrypt, they are on the Binance Smart Chain network, right? and that's the lowest hanging fruit. There are a lot of clients there, but we also want to reach out and kind of target new chains that are popping. A chain that has really caught our attention is the Solana network, the Solana chain. Right, although they're not written in Solidity, we are looking at the possibilities to port some of our more popular products over to the Solana chain so that we are also able to capitalize on the insane growth that they're having over there. We have, in the last month, I think, like two in the start of December, we got featured on Yahoo Finance as well. And recently, a couple of entrepreneurial and crypto publications have reached out to us, like reputable ones, to do a feature on us. One of them is a really popular startup media company based in Singapore. It's called Vulcan Post. They have been um, really popping in Singapore. I think I'm probably scheduling a meeting with them in the next coming months or so. We are sponsoring a couple of entrepreneurial events in Singapore as well, to strengthen our credibility, increase our brand awareness, as well as to look out for potential projects and teams that are able to use our products and solutions and infrastructure so that we get more clients, right? One of them would be the Unicorn Festival, which is a entrepreneurial festival that is run by the National University of Singapore, as well as with a collaboration with Princeton University. So that would be really cool. We sponsor a little bit of money there, get our logo up, and we get access to on their teams, their startups there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Let's see. Give me a minute. Let me read through the comments right now. Yeah. Okay. So I see there is a question. What are your plans to increase price? So first of all, in order to increase price, we need to increase the demand, right? And in order to do so, we are gonna get more sales. We're gonna get a little bit more discoverability on our Nitrogen platform, along with YouTube campaigns, as well as getting allowing people to trade our token more easily by getting onto more centralized exchanges. So we plan to get listed on two more centralized exchange, and that would be either Lbank Liquid or Upbit. Oh, yes, and finally Git.io. So yes, sorry that I'm slurring a little bit right now. It's getting a little bit late in Singapore, but that's no excuse. I'm sorry about that. Let me get some water. In the meanwhile, let me show you guys another video that I think I really really enjoy. Yeah, that's it. Yes, I. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about is the is to tell you guys that I'll be doing AMAs way more often. I know that in the last 1 month there have been a little bit of radio silence from the core team, right? Especially when we were in Lisbon. When we came back, we had to serve our 7 day quarantine that is mandatory in Singapore, as well as doing our unpacking and to catch up on all of our development work. Everything has been settled. We have expanded our team, we have expanded our office, and we are full steam ahead in our development and to fulfill our milestones along with our vision of really becoming, the place for blockchain as a service for businesses, right? That is mostly all that I have for you guys today. I will end off this stream with by answering a couple more questions that you guys might have. I see that Joe is giving me some good questions. Does the team hold any tokens? If so, is it held by the team or by team individuals? So the team currently owns a couple of tokens. Most of the tokens that we own are bought by us or bought by the company. So in case you guys didn't know, we bought I think around 200 BNB of tokens as a company in the first couple of weeks of launch. Right, we did that because we believe in our token, so we purchased our token as well as to support our price action back then. So as of now, the tokens are held by the team. It's held by the company, the one that we rightfully bought it for, and I will distribute to, like, the team members when they perform well, for incentive for them, to continue contributing their valuable contributions to the company and to the project. There are some holders who hold a large amount of tokens. Who are these holder? Is it beyond the maximum allowed to purchase during the pre-sale? So there are some tokens. There are some holders who are institutional partners. So they actually participated in our private sale. A lot of them aren't into crypto at all. They just wanted to, get be a part of the project. They wanted, they believe in our vision, so they, purchase a couple $1,000s worth of our tokens. They help from the start. A lot of our largest holders, I think 20 of our largest holders, are mostly corporates or partners or enterprise clients, and they have been holding our tokens since the start, since the pre-sale, right? They have not been selling anything, which is really appreciated, because that helps us to anchor our pricing a little bit a little bit better. What is the next listing exchange, Patrick? So, as mentioned previously, the next exchange would either be Liquid, Albank, or Upbit. We have already gotten the fees and negotiated for the lowest pricing. Right now, we are just gonna determine who is the one, which is the one that's gonna make the most strategic sense to our community as well as to our clients. Right, the moment we have two centralized exchanges up, we are able to apply for listing on Gate.io, and I think we will most probably get it, right, according to the representative that we are talking to, as long as we meet the minimum requirements of being listed in two centralized exchanges. All right. That is it. I think that's 34 minutes. Don't worry, if you have any other questions, you can continue to let me know on Telegram or on Discord. I'm way more active there now, since we have settled down and cleared most of the administrative duties back in Singapore. I will be hosting more AMAs often so that I am able to effectively communicate all of our progress, as well as to say hi to you guys, give you guys a platform to ask questions, good questions, and to address any concerns that you guys might have. Remember, all of the tokens that were promised in the airdrop campaign a month prior has all been sent out today. So if you had any discrepancies in the past, do take a look again. It should all be in. With that being said, thank you so much, everyone, for your time, and I look forward to um, seeing you guys real soon. Cheers.